Hello and welcome. In this lecture, we are going to learn how to run your Java programs outside the IDE. The IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. This is our IDE, and we have got the Hello World program we created. So to run this program outside of this IDE, we have to do a clean build. And when you do a clean build, that enables you to run the program outside of the development environment, and it also enables you to share the program with others. So let's quickly run this program and see what it does. It should just output Hello World. So this is what the program does. It just outputs Hello World. That's it. So let's try and build this so we can run this outside of this IDE environment. So to build the program, you go to Run, you select Clean and Build Project. It must be Clean and Build, and click on that. And what that would do, it builds a jar file, okay, and puts it in this location here, which is the location it puts the build folder. It then also gives you a link if you want to run the program, for example, from your command line. It tells you this is what you have to type in to the command line to execute or run the program from the command. A jar file, which is this file here, is basically a Java archive. That's what it is, a Java archive, and it's a package file format, typically used to aggregate many Java class files and also associates them with the metadata and resources. For example, things like text, images, and so on. It associates them and bundles them into one file for distribution. So it's kind of like an archive, packages all this stuff into one file. Okay, so we've done a clean build of our program, and it's told us that it has put the jar file, which is the Java archive, into this location, and it's also kindly giving us a path that we can type into or paste into the command line to run the program. So first thing we need to do, let's go and check the location of the jar file. It tells us the location here. Usually it's in the documents directory. So I'm going to go Start, I'm going to go Documents and click on the NetBeans project, and inside the NetBeans project click on Hello World and click on this folder here is key. When you do a clean build, it creates this folder called dist. Inside that folder is where you find the jar file, which is the Java archive file. This is kind of like a package file that contains the classes and other associated files like text, images, etc. linked to the project. It bundles them into this .jar file. So now we know the location of the jar file, which is inside the dist folder, and that in turn it's inside the Hello World folder, which is in turn inside the NetBeans projects folder. Now that we know where the build folders are, where it's sent the folders after doing a clean build, let's try and run this application outside the development environment. I'm just going to copy this link the IDE has kindly given me here and just paste it. So I'm going to exit the IDE. I click File to exit. So I've exited the IDE. I'm going to open up a command line. So this is my command line. I'm just going to paste that link in here. Make sure you paste it correctly. It must have the quotes at the beginning and the quotes at the end of the .jar and then press enter. If I press enter, it should execute the program, and this is what the program does. It has outputted hello world. So that's basically all this program will do. So this is basically how you build and run your projects or Java programs outside the IDE or development environment. So if you want to share your programs, all you need to do is go to the NetBeans projects folder, just right click, check the size. Usually they're quite small, so this is in kilobytes. You can just zip this and email that to someone and they can run the program. As long as everything is intact, you've got the dist folder and the jar file is in, they can unpack that and run the program, as long as they have the Java virtual machine running on their computer or installed on their computer. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.